have went ahead and cooked my red potatoes because most of y'all know how to cook potatoes, obviously. Now I did quarter these potatoes. They were a little larger. You can actually trim around the middle of a red potato, and I'm sorry, I meant to leave one and I kind of got on a cutting spree and forgot. Trim around the side. If you do that, sometimes it'll cook just a little bit better if you just take a little ring around the middle of it out. It looks real pretty too, but it'll cook a little bit better. But I've cooked these with a little salt in water. Now, of course, this is more than 2 pounds of potatoes, obviously. But I've cooked red potatoes. You can also do any kind of new potatoes. It's wonderful. This is so easy. Cook those with a little salt. Then we're just going to add some butter. And I have tripled this, so butter. Good butter is always a key in these recipes. And then we're going to add some fresh minced parsley. Parsley smells so good when it is fresh. Takes no time to cut up. And I'm just going to sprinkle this in here a little bit at a time. All right. It would be real good with dill. And rosemary. Rosemary's one of my favorite things to cook with. And I was tempted to do rosemary tonight, and I thought, no, summer's coming. And I love to do rosemary in the summer. Dill is wonderful. I love to use fresh dill. All right. And I'm going to spoon these together. Like I said, I've cooked these both for a little while. Shouldn't have cooked them quite so soft. But you just stir this around till your butter is melted.
Did you drain all the water off of it?
Yes, I did. I left just a little bit on the bottom. But you can see my potatoes are a little soft. Now, if you think, oh, they're getting a little softer, you can always transfer this to a cookie sheet, bake them in the oven a few minutes, kind of firm them back up just a little bit more. A lot of people do red potatoes in the oven. I'm guilty of doing that a lot. But this is just a real good, quick recipe. Looks real fancy for Easter on a plate. All right. Let's see here. And this is our beautiful red potatoes. Can you all see it overhead tonight? I forget that you can see it tonight. But like I said, if you don't cook them quite as soft as this, they look just a little bit better. But if you, like I said, if you want to firm them up, you can always pop them in the oven a few minutes. But this is just a real make-ahead, quick potatoes. And I know most of your families probably like mashed potatoes for Easter, but I know most of y'all are like me. You have to peel a ton of potatoes to feed everybody. So this is a lot easier way to make potatoes for Easter dinner. All right. Well, I have talked very fast tonight, haven't I?